What's up, beautiful people? Another day, another study. It's estimated that nearly 70% of people experience at least one episode of neck pain during their lifetime. And from 2006 to 2016, there's almost a 22% increase in years lived with disability from neck pain. In the US, it's estimated that neck and back pain costs around $87.6 billion per year, ranking behind diabetes and heart disease and total healthcare costs. And it's something that we see in primary care all the time. Sedentary behavior is associated with increases in neck and back pain. And the reasons for that could be due to increased pressure on the discs, reducing blood flow, creating imbalance in muscle strength and diminishing joint mobility. There's also the posture that people use when they're sitting down using their devices or computers, such as bending their neck and slouching, which is something I really tried to work on a few years ago to improve my posture. And I did see some improvements in my back pain with that. But this was a systemic review and meta-analysis, so a study of studies, 25 studies with over 43,000 participants. And they found that increasing sedentary behavior was associated with a 46% increased risk of neck pain. And subgroup analysis, women were actually more at risk for neck pain than men. They also found that mobile phone use had an 82% increased risk versus 27% increased risk for computers. So using your mobile phone more is more at risk. They found that greater than 4 hours per day was associated with a 60% increased risk, increase to 88% 6 hours. And then screen time greater than an hour had a 28% increased risk, which increased to 35 and 45% for 2 and then 4 hours per day. So really interesting study looking at some of the ways we interact with our environment and disease that can occur because of that. It's a frequent thing that we see in clinic. We refer people to appropriate physical therapy, chiropractic, maybe even surgery if necessary. But one of the things I always try to get people to do is to move more throughout the day, whether that's an under desk elliptical or a treadmill or a standing desk, 28-2 method, whatever it is, just breaking up repeated bouts of sedentary behavior through the day with just brief bouts of movement. This is something that I encourage.